All right, so if you guys didn't know why London was bullish today, then you need to spend more time on higher time frame because I don't know if I called this I called it in our Zoom session or with someone of you, but I told you that the liquidity. Oh wait, what chart is okay? I'll just clear the whole chart. All right. So basically, you have liquidity sequence, right? This you had this build up from the end of August, and then so during this build up, you had another build up below, right? So you had two liquidity buildups, and when something like this happens, if one goes, then the then it's targeting the second one. Basically, it's an AMD, right? You have a a build-up on both sides, all right? Price manipulates down, targets the second side, and this is what happened basically. So after price breaking this low on hourly, we can even go to 4 hour, right? To be clear, all right? This was the low that was manipulated. Or no, this was the low that was manipulated, and now price targeting this whole build up, and that's why today was a sell day as well. So this is our higher time frame bias, right? I mean, let's just play it. No, let's go to this. And in the stall section, I also explained my weekly cycle to you. I told you Thursday is a reversal day, right? So yesterday we had one reversal or two reversals, and and Friday basically respects those reversals, and this time it respected this. Why? Because we are bullish to see the liquidity on the higher time frame. So that's the that's how you should have seen things, especially after this super bullish Asian. It should have clicked that we are bullish. Okay, so what entries could you have gotten? Simply, okay, this blue line is the Frankfurt Open, okay? And so basically you have a build-up, liquidity build-up, this build-up targeting this low basically. All right. So after this low goes, you're targeting this, right? And Frankfurt Open, right at the start of Frankfurt, we start with manipulation. It is a perfect sign, and another perfect confluence for our bullish bias. As okay, so I slept. I would take these buys. Look, it was super clear that I was sleeping. So yeah, this is the Frankfurt Open, and yeah. So Frankfurt Open, you see price came down. You'll see something like this, right? Price keep coming down, and then you see a reaction for some reason. You check to the left, and you see sell to buy. Is this a valid trade? Is this a valid setup? Yeah, of course. I sent to you yesterday a few Frankfurt Open manipulation studies, and I mean, in every study, this is happening almost every day. So you would have a break of structure, right? Simply, I'll take it from the SMC POV, BOS, oh no, BOS, right? And yeah, liquidity build up from Sydney, late, yeah, yeah, Frankfurt. So what caused this? Like obviously this whole thing is a sell to buy, right? And but if you wanted to refine it here, why would price come even? Yeah, you still have the imbalance here. So this is the first trade to take today. Pretty simple. And yeah, I don't know why you guys were selling because, well, it doesn't matter. Maybe I don't even see any like clear order flow, any super mitigation, you know? Yeah, you could have thought, yeah, maybe you thought this was the manipulation, right? The push up to sweep this liquidity, but this whole thingy was liquidity. And yeah, well, It is what it is. Having a wrong bias is okay. Happens. Oh, wait, it doesn't mitigate. Oh, okay, it does. So let's skip this. Okay, this is the first buy. If you missed this, I think there was a possible reentry.
So just a quick one.
Yeah.
Before that, am I allowed to ask questions whilst you are having the Zoom? Is it allowed?
Yeah, of course.
All right, sure. I wish I could annotate on your screen,
You
but
can, you
uh,
can.
yeah, I'm coming. Sure.
Is it a question regarding to this price action?
Pardon?
Is it a question regarding to this price action? Or
Yes, please. Yes, please. Let me just ask you that. I'm using a okay. I have my annotate just in here. You said the lit is when you have a range like this,
yeah.
and
So this was a lit per, yeah, basically.
so can you take it based off this? Can you take it based off this lit?
Yeah. Yeah, you can take a trade from there. But I just
Okay.
refined it because it was 5 pip stop loss. But usually
Uh,
entry on lit. Yeah. All right.
okay.
Okay. So if you miss this buy, no worries, right? You still see price still accumulating orders. So I mean, the second entry you could have gotten. Okay, wasn't here, wasn't here. Yeah. So basically, you broke this range, came back, made a lit point as well, right? Came back, made a lit point, and then broke the range, which would be this. Broke the range, and then in flight, came back to clear the lit point. This could be your entry. Stop loss below the low, which would be 3.5 pip stop loss. And the TP could be this high. So it's like 5R, 4R, yeah. Or even if you were good on higher time frame, you could target these, the build up on higher time frame on 4 hour. And this is a trick I'll show you. If you take a whole manipulation, you can do this only on Frankfurt manipulation. You can do this on any manipulation, but again, you have to study it to have enough experience how to use it. I use it for my TPs personally. This was the manipulation. You project it up perfectly, lines up, and see, lines up perfectly with the top. So this is when you see sometimes I have like random TPs. Like it doesn't make sense. There's nothing on the price level. This is how I found my TP. So yeah, so it would be like 1 to 10 if you held it to the highs. 1 to 9, yeah. All right. So after price broke this, the price started to accumulate orders again, right? So where's the accumulation at? You know, there is a possible entry here, but it would be too risky. If you took a buy and you would see a channel up like this, then I mean you should just close the trade because one side is gonna be taken out, and yeah. So this is the build up for the sell side, right? This is sell side liquidity, and this is a build up for the buy side. And the buy side was manipulated out first, and but this, I mean, if someone trades seconds, they could have taken a sell from this, but I mean, it's too risky. But many people took a sell here. So, I mean, that's your choice. If you want to trade risky or safe, I would not take this personally. All right. If you missed this, then no worries because you have a normal lit entry. All right. So you see, before price broke this range, price transferred these orders back, right? Making this a valid POI. And after breaking this range, it came back and then broke another range, which was this wick. So this wick, this small wick, would be a lit point for me, right, to take a trade from. So, and again, if you're asking why on higher time frame, from the higher time frame perspective, why are we taking a sell? Go back to 4-hour. Look at how much liquidity. Can you mute yourself? Look at how much liquidity we just swapped, right? So, I mean, yeah, of course there is a guaranteed reaction. I'm not sure whether price. I'd love to see price continuing down. There's still inefficiency in the market for price to fill. Also, the split point. So I mean, it can be both sides. I'm not sure. And in the upcoming days, price will build liquidity. It will be slow, and then the true move will manifest. So till then, it will be choppy. Right. So this was our second trade possible. You will take a sell here. Stop loss above.
Was it the one you took?
Huh?
Was this the one you took today and posted on
No.
Instagram?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I was still sleeping here.
okay.
Okay, so this was the second entry. The third entry, possible entry, would be this. After breaking this range, you'll see price coming back. And I would not take this sell, honestly, because I mean, no, it's okay. It's okay. It seems a bit too risky. I would wait for at least like price to come back. Price to come back like above 50% of this whole range would be, which would be like here. So yeah, so I would actually wait for price to come at least here, take a trade from here. But this was a risky setup. All right, price broke the range, made a lit point continue down. Again, the possible entry, 5th pick, stop loss though. Stop loss would be either this way, protected, or even above this, which would be 5 pip stop loss. And you see, it would maybe take your break even if you do break evens. So yeah, and also another possible trade, but this guy is just nonsense. Today was a really bad day for trading, honestly. You see, price left a big inefficiency behind, made a lit point. That's just shows you that it wants to go back to it. This was a possible setup as well. Stop loss either above this high or above this high. And it would be how much? 1 to 5 hour peak. Yeah. But the pricing is pretty bad. You see, I put it low in the market. Price came up. This point became liquidity. So, I mean, on 5 minutes, it would be a lit point, right? It's fractal, as I told you, works on all time frame, works all the same. Let's take this out. See, before price broke this range, it came back and made a lit point on 5 minutes. So I mean, this is why I switch time frames like frequently. So that's the explanation for this, why this happened. It's also with inefficient price action. This is the last inefficient price action that I see was left behind. Nothing after that, right? So yeah. But I was trading this live and I didn't see this. So it is pretty difficult to take, honestly. And then you have a build up, price building up to a sell side. And I was waiting for this high to be taken out, but I didn't see the inefficiency was already filled, like pretty much filled. There's no reason for it to go higher. Also, there's no liquidity for price to target. Like there's minimal liquidity here and it would not be even worth it. So yeah, so price just swept this high for some reason to mitigate this. Buy to sell. No, not here. Maybe this. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't see many ways to entry. Yeah. It was, I mean, it was the worst worst day this month so far to trade. Also, I'll break down my entry. There's nothing mysterious about it. See, okay. Oh no, it was not this. It was this actually. Okay, so you see in entry models, I told you that if price before breaking a range, right? Price is something like this. Before breaking the range, has a reaction, and then breaks the range. This becomes a valid POI, right? Before breaking this range. So yeah, so this is what happened. Look, before we broke this, price transferred these orders, right? To this, to here. This would be our valid POI. You see how it mitigates. Valid POI comes back, and I took a short here. Short here. My stop loss. Normally my stop loss would be this, but it was too risky, so I put it above here. And just targeting the lows, like this build up maybe. Not sure yet. And after that, the New York session, I mean, the whole day was just collecting liquidity for the future, building up this, right? So I'm assuming we are gonna target something below this before taking this out, or I mean, but there's also a build up below. So, and it's about which side goes first, right? I mean, yeah, so today would be the day that I would take a day off. I didn't take any trades on New York as well. Okay. So, any questions, Prince, about any
Yeah, I have
concept or anything? Yeah.
I have a question. So I wanted to know for you personally, how mechanical is your strategy in a sense that when you wake up every morning, what do you do? Do you go to weekly, daily, 4 hour? Like how mechanical is your strategy? What do you do? Because it looks as if you mostly spend much time on the 1 minute time frame with the let entries. I wanted to know how mechanical your strategy is. What your workflow, what you do from this
Oh,
time
okay.
frame to
So
this
step by
time frame
step,
to this
right?
time.
So step by step when I get to
Yes,
chart.
please, exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, I wake up, right? I always start at least on 4 hour, if not daily, weekly, or I even sometimes go to monthly, like every few weeks, see what's happening. And after, I mean, today was 4 hour because it was clear. I was waiting for this for a few days for this clear. So yeah, for 4 hour, then I mean, also if you went to daily, right, price broke this range, came back into this, made this wick, and then broke another range, making this a lit point, right, on daily. Another reason to entry this price level. Also, on 1 hour, there was not much to see. It's just price filling imbalance, right? It would be what I would be looking for, or also in the future, there's a lot to fill. And yeah, this is what I do. Also, on 1 hour, I like to see inefficiency, like 50% of inefficiency. That's where you get reactions most of the time, or even on 4 hour. If you look at this, you put this, do this, go up. That's like 80%, 70%. So this all I do, what I do on higher time frame. Just look for liquidity targets. See, I told you at the beginning this was gonna swap. So this guy, and this is my directional bias. Then I just go to 5 minutes or even 1 minute. I don't use 15 minutes or 5 minutes that much. I go to 1 minute and I look at what New York Asian session just did. I see it was nothing crazy. It was just engineering liquidity, right? This guy was a part of build-up. And again, if you saw this, you would have to be looking for liquidity that it's targeting. So it was either gonna be this, or the higher time frame liquidity, right? And yeah, and this is what I do step by step. I don't mark up structure. I don't mark up POIs before the price reach it. So if price reacted to, and I think this was a supply, buy to sell on 1 minute or 5 minutes, but let's see. Oh no, let's go to 5 minutes actually. Yeah, let's see it. Yeah, so price reacted of is supply. I wouldn't even be looking at this beforehand. I'd mark these out. Like when price has a reaction, then I'll check what it reacted from, but I'll do nothing more than this. Then mark out liquidity and understand the daily bias or higher time frame bias. So yeah, any more questions?
Perfect. One more thing, please. Can you break down yesterday's by yesterday we couldn't have a Zoom.
Oh,
So
yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot, all right. So let's go to, oh, let's skip this part. Okay. So, where were we? Yeah, so, yeah, okay. Um, all right. So, yeah, sorry, it was a bad trade today too. I was almost
yeah,
break even about before
yeah,
I took this.
posted on Instagram.
Yeah, so, uh, all right. So, I mean, look, you had Frankfurt Sydney, Asian Frankfurt Sydney build up the whole few hours. All right, this would be our liquidity number 2, and you would be looking for liquidity number 1, which would be this high to be taken out. Or no, it wouldn't notice it would be this high actually, and I was targeting this actually, but then Frankfurt Open starts with manipulation for some reason. So this whole thing was a manipulation just to touch the POI from the 5 minute, the buy to sell, or even, yeah, so it was even bigger than this. And yeah, this whole thingy would be your buy to sell, right? Yeah, right. And the price reacted of it made a BOS. So let's see. Oh, it didn't yet. Okay. It was New York. Oh my God. Okay, so I mean, there's not many, like 2 high probable trades here. Let's see. Manipulation. Just to see the previous day high, right? And yeah. So this would be PDH. And now I missed all those cells. Someone took a cell here, and I'm trying to find the reason why, but I think it was just, oh yeah, it was off this split point. So that was a good trade. And he took a cell from here, from this split point, right? Was it a lit? No, yeah, it is a lit point. Breaks this range, comes back, broke another range. Nothing crazy. I mean, it was unclear for me until I saw it. So yeah, stop loss would be right here, but I that's a pretty hard trade to see. Maybe just some mitigation would be okay. And I told you also that previous day high is liquidity, right? So price kept breaking down for some reason. And I was looking at 5 minutes. Wait,
Hello.
huh? Fine. So wait, yeah, wait, yeah. So I was looking at 5 minutes and I saw this imbalance, right? Pretty much. And also I see a breaker, which I took a trade from. But I mean, it's any none of those trades are really clear to see, honestly. Like even here, there's nothing clear to see. No, I mean, I took a sell here from the broker, from the breaker. Stop loss was here, if you were wondering why. But yeah, but it was a bad day, really bad day. After the price went down, right? We have a manipulation, London manipulation, manipulating up, first move up, second move down to sweep the Asian low liquidity. And you also see price reacting of something on the left. And I think it was this. Was it this? Yeah, see, from this sell to buy. So as for Frankfurt, the London or any session have manipulation, and it works totally the same, right? You would have your BOS right here, BOS right here, structure, right? Bam, bam, bam. And this would be the POI you would take trades from. I didn't buy here. But yeah. So trade, no. Yeah, so I mean, this is a really messy price, choppy price action. There's nothing there, honestly. The only possible trades I see would be this mitigation transferring to this and this transferring to this. After this, you realize this is a build-up, right? And
I missed that a lot.
huh?
Oh, sorry. Just by the way, I mean, my network messed me up. I just we had to rejoin again. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Can you turn your microphone off?
Okay, sure.
Okay. So I think there was a lit entry pretty clear here. Yeah. Right here. And even the transfer before buy to sell, before sell to buy. Right. You have this range right here. After mitigating this, you would realize that this is outflow, right? And transfer here, 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 here. But before breaking this, press transfers into this, sell to buy. This was your first most highest probability trade for me. But I didn't take it. I was holding the sells, so yeah. And the second like daylight clear entry would be this. Nothing crazy again. Price broke this range, came back, made a lit point, and then price went up and broke the range again. And this would be a possible buy as well. Stop loss anywhere here would be the smallest stop loss possible. This is the last sell to buy, right, before leaving, or this would be a protected stop loss. And to hold the buys, but I would not see this in live in real time, honestly. And then price kept building up until we clear this high, right? So again, you're in the middle of build up. You know that this side's most probably gonna be protected. It's not liquidity number 2, and if you look for liquidity number 1, which would be even this, these equal highs, or even this. Out of price sweeps, so you could have anticipated for sells, but you would get break even, honestly. So yeah, this was the last sell to buy on 5-minute or 3-minute, as you can see, right? This is the main structure. And yeah, so this whole thing is a sell to buy. That's why price reacted from here. But all of this is too unclear until news. You see news, price manipulating up, touching the POI, and if you refine the POI itself, then yeah, so I believe price just wanted to clear this inefficiency, right? This was the last liquidity for inefficiency. This is the last buy to sell as well. So, or even sell buy, yeah, so this is the last buy to sell. And it pretty much surprised me. It came that up. It came that high. So yeah. Oh, it went even higher. Oh yeah, no, I'm just marking the inefficiency. This is the whole buy to sell. All right, so let's go back. Price showing clear bullish signs, but no possible entry in any of those moves. Breaks, right? Starts accumulating again. What was the main liquidity? These equal highs. Sweep, down sweep, and then yeah, the reaction from there. Still again, not a possible trade for you to take. I would take a buy limit of this, but never tapped in. So price kept breaking up, kept mitigating. These buys are too risky as well to take. And then reaching that inefficiency price action, this was the last buy to sell. I sold right after this. Let me see. It was just, yeah, yeah. It was just like mitigation, simple entry, right? Price transfers into here. I took a sell here. No any confirmations. Stop loss was here above the whole high. And yeah, but the whole day was pretty hard to trade. I I hope no one traded this day, honestly. Then we had news, right? High impact news, swing all of this, and also touching my break even here. As I said, I mean, no possible trades that day, especially New York. Then it was, yeah, and the buys were easier to trade than the whole day. So as I told you, I look at 1 hour and 4 hour for inefficiency. And the price loves to, for some reason, clear only 50%. Like it doesn't clear the whole inefficiency most of the time. And this one good example, right? No, we start. So yeah, so I saw price doing something like this, reaching almost 80%. So I was looking for buys from that point. Also, this was my buy to sell, right? Then sell to buy. This whole thingy was a sell to buy. Price broke this range, came back into it, made a lit point. So we took a lit point on 15 minutes as well. So those are my confluences for these buys, but no particular like zone to act from as a confirmation. Maybe 1 minute. But I didn't really look at anything on the left for reaction. It just reacted itself. And then I started realizing that, you see, transfer mitigates into this wick. This wick just keeps sending orders up, up and up, right? Mitigates. So this is just a simple mitigation entry. Nothing crazy. I don't know where I entered on, but yeah, wait. Yeah, it was this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. There's tons of ways to enter. And you'll see price was building liquidity up, upside and downside, but you can't really know again which side's gonna be taken out. But I mean, from a high time frame, it just made sense for me to target these highs before targeting these lows. These lows can be a target for future now. Not sure if it's swept already or not. So this wasn't my target. My target was again the higher time frame build-up. Right here. Yeah. So it's not 1 to 50